Shifting landscapes, tracing humanity's journey from egalitarianism to conflict. Throughout history, human societies have traversed diverse landscapes, experiencing an array of societal structures. Egalitarianism found its roots in early human societies, particularly among hunter-gatherer communities that thrived on principles of food sharing and reciprocal exchanges. These small, tightly knit groups predominantly survived through foraging, with limited hunting, fostering environments where individuals were deeply connected through kinship ties, often spanning extended families or known acquaintances. Material culture was relatively sparse, and social fluidity between groups was common, characterized by a world where interpersonal relationships and community bonds held paramount significance. This era of human existence, marked by its simplicity and close-knit social fabric, notably bore fewer traces of organized group violence, contrasting starkly with later periods of human history marked by such conflict. The question then arises, how did humanity diverge from this less violent, egalitarian existence into more contentious and organized societal frameworks? Violence within human societies exhibits immense diversity and isn't uniformly distributed across different cultures. Some societies stand as exemplars of near-absent violence, portraying remarkably low levels of aggression. Certain Anabaptist religious groups, such as the Amish, Mennonites, and Hutterites, adhere strictly to pacifism. Remarkably, among the Hutterites, there's a complete absence of recorded homicide cases, reflecting the profound commitment to nonviolence within these communities. During periods of significant conflict, like World War II, members of these groups preferred imprisonment over military service, staunchly adhering to their pacifist beliefs. In regions like the kibbutzim in Israel, characterized by exceptionally low violence levels, criminal courts sometimes employ a unique approach, sending offenders who have committed violent crimes to live in these communities. The rationale behind this unconventional measure is for these individuals to learn and adopt the nonviolent lifestyle prevalent within the kibbutzim, highlighting the powerful impact of such peaceful living environments on shaping behavior. Our identities, perceptions, and even our beliefs about life are deeply influenced by the societies we inhabit. Societies encompass various facets, including theological, metaphysical, linguistic, and cultural elements, collectively shaping our views on fundamental aspects of existence. These societal influences guide our understanding of core concepts, whether life revolves around sin or beauty, whether our actions impact an afterlife, and other existential considerations. A broad distinction emerges between individualistic and collectivist societies, each fostering distinct mindsets and ideologies. For instance, in the United States, an epitome of individualism, capitalism fuels a narrative of limitless potential for upward mobility, but also correlates with diminishing safety nets. In such stratified societies, the social structure limits symmetrical, reciprocal relationships, resulting in fewer peers and instead fostering a landscape of hierarchical structures. Consequently, a society with limited reciprocal partnerships often witnesses a decline in altruistic behavior. In an individualistic society like America, the dynamics of capitalism form a stark backdrop. The promise of ascending the societal pyramid corresponds to a reduction in safety nets, a trade-off inherent in this pursuit of upward mobility. This societal structure shapes relationships characterized by differing statuses and entrenched hierarchies, diminishing the prevalence of symmetrical, reciprocal partnerships. As the number of peers decreases, altruism within the society diminishes, reflecting the impact of societal structures on individual behaviors and values. The emphasis on personal advancement within such systems inherently fosters a competitive ethos, limiting the space for mutual, reciprocal relationships and, subsequently, altruistic behavior within the societal framework. Understanding the nature of human beings is a complex task, one that encompasses the vast spectrum of social and behavioral variability found within our species. Despite our inherent nature, humans exhibit an unparalleled capacity for social diversity, boasting an array of beliefs, familial structures, and child-rearing practices that highlight our extraordinary adaptability. However, in societies rooted in competition and often marked by exploitation, the prevailing ideology tends to justify ruthless behavior by attributing it to an inherent, unchangeable human nature. A prevailing myth perpetuated in such societies is that humans are naturally competitive, individualistic, and inherently selfish. Yet, the reality starkly contrasts with this notion. At the core of human nature lie certain fundamental needs for companionship, love, acceptance, and connection. When these needs are fulfilled, individuals tend to develop traits marked by compassion, cooperation, and empathy for others. To truly understand human nature, one must acknowledge the existence of these fundamental human needs that profoundly shape our traits and behaviors. The concrete expression of human nature emerges from the fulfillment or deprivation of these needs. The innate requirement for connection and acceptance leads to the development of compassionate and cooperative traits when these needs are met. Conversely, when individuals face a deficit in having their fundamental needs fulfilled, a distortion of human nature emerges, manifesting as traits contrary to their intrinsic potential. This disparity between innate needs and the actualized traits observed in society underscores the profound impact of unmet human needs in shaping behaviors and societal dynamics. Understanding the human organism's adaptability to diverse conditions and its inherent need for positive environmental stimuli while guarding against detrimental influences highlights a crucial societal responsibility. Just as the body relies on essential nutrients, the human brain requires constructive inputs for development, and the absence of such conditions may lead to physical and mental illnesses, as well as detrimental behaviors. This introspective examination prompts us to question whether our current socioeconomic system truly supports human health and social progress or hinders the fundamental evolutionary requisites for individual and communal well-being. Scrutinizing the contemporary societal landscape reveals a need to assess its alignment with the essential requirements for human health and societal advancement, raising concerns about whether our societal framework adequately fosters environments conducive to meeting these critical human needs.